How close are you to this thing? What do you want the kid to say?
Could you have Levy say, I know we're all concerned for the president?
I just want to say that I know that we are all concerned for the president.
All right, the informant back in the building. So in the 90s, there was a lot of movies simulating real life situations, but we didn't realize because a lot of these things didn't take place yet, right? But the movie Wag the Dog showed us that in the White House or any other political field, these things are controlled. Then it was even more blatant in the Truman Show when they showed this man being trapped inside of a simulation, which was a whole town built around him. Now let's jump to the 2020s with the movie Leave the World Behind. Now keep in mind that this movie was executively produced by Barack Obama. Now I never knew that Obama produced movies, but this is very ironic that the first movie that he produced was something like this, right? Because there's a lot of predictive programming going on in this movie. For one, the scene where all the Tesla cars was malfunctioning and crashing into each other. This is where it starts to look like predictive programming or social engineering, because something very similar happened in San Francisco.
Across the city, made worse by abandoned Waymo vehicles, unable to move without the lights to help guide them.
Waymos are all trapped here.
Waymo this way blocking traffic? Waymo that way. Oh my god, it's the double Waymo.
Videos posted online show fleets of driverless Waymo cars stuck at intersections. The company temporarily halted service.
Now, even though this is not the exact scenario from the movie Leave the World Behind, it's showing you technology malfunctioning, and it's basically getting you ready to be prepared to handle these type of situations that you don't expect. Now, the next scene from Leave the World Behind that caught my eye was when the airplanes was falling out of the sky randomly. And they weren't saying that there was an EMP attack, but that's what they were insinuating, because that could be the only reason why a plane mid-flight would come out of the sky, falling and crashing, right? Now, we are all watching the same news channels, and if we're not, it's delivering the same messages. And how many times have you seen reports of planes just randomly falling out of the sky? Well, let's talk about what predictive programming really means. It's when they show you certain images and certain videos so much, or certain messages so much, that you get used to seeing it and it becomes your normal. It becomes your reality, to when certain things start to happen, you don't question it anymore. You have been programmed. It's just like hearing a song that you didn't like at first, but when the radio station played that song at least 15 to 20 times per day, and you're only listening to that station, you start to sing that song, and it now becomes your favorite song. It's training your brain. That's what predictive programming is. It's training your brain to accept certain things. Have you ever seen one of those videos when they're playing different news channels from different cities, all saying the same thing at the same time?
Of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media
It's local news people all saying like the exact same thing. It's really weird. It's
basically showing you that you think you're receiving your unique news to your specific town that you're in, but all the information that you're receiving is coming from the same source. And if you could think of one movie that represents exactly what we're talking about, is the movie Contagion. And that movie depicted 2019 and 2020 down to the T, right? Now, there's a movie called Greenland with Gerard Butler, right? And this movie is depicting comets falling from the sky and basically destroying the Earth. And now, in today's age, we hear a lot of talks in the political world about Greenland. And it's just very ironic. But this just makes me nervous, because everything that we're seeing in the movies, we keep seeing in real life. And it brings me to the movie Nope with Keke Palmer, when there's an alien ship hiding in the clouds that's abducting animals, abducting humans. It's like, are these movies really movies anymore? Or are these movies warnings to us. Because I've been seeing so many different weather patterns that's hitting states that don't usually get snow or heavy rain like that. But all of a sudden, just like the movie 2012 or The Day After Tomorrow, there's these weird weather patterns that keeps coming up, and it's kind of scary because this is not conspiracy. It's happening right now in front of us, to where places that don't really get cold, now they're getting cold. And the news can't really predict these things because, as we could see, especially as of lately, the news has been broadcasting information about buying extra supplies, but when you go and get these supplies, nothing happens, right? And then when the storm actually comes, the news don't provide you with the information at that specific time. But the question is, why are all these entertainment companies, these production companies so comfortable showing us this imagery, knowing that it's going to happen? Like, I find it real crazy that Barack Obama is the executive producer of the movie Leave the World Behind. Because even if he didn't really executively produce this movie, his name being on it is showing authority that this has some real backing behind it, right? So it doesn't matter if he produced it or he didn't produce it. Just by attaching his name to this situation makes it a little more serious, like it's a message. Now, maybe these movies could just be just that, a movie, right? Or I'm just being paranoid, but it's too much consistency within the messages of these different movies. Whether it's from Greenland, whether it's from The Day After Tomorrow, or 2012, which is all carrying the same catastrophic imagery about people perishing because of natural disasters. We don't know if this is really natural disasters or these are created disasters, because we know there's machines out here manipulating the weather. They had it snowing in Dubai, flooding in Dubai, all type of stuff. So we can't really put nothing past what we see on these movies. It's a real thing. The things that they're showing us nowadays, they could manipulate that stuff. So is natural disasters really natural anymore? Or this is orchestrated disasters? The Informant, I'm out.
Speculation that it was caused by cloud seeding. The United Arab Emirates regularly sends planes into clouds to scatter tiny particles in the hope that they will draw together moisture and form raindrops. But not this time, said the authorities, and a British scientist says it was a natural weather event turbocharged by climate change.